People are always asking me, Zuzia, you seem so knowledgeable. How did you learn about all of those things before moving abroad? Well, my name is not Zuzia, and I didn't, and I wish someone had told me about them. So here I am for you. Hi everyone, my name is Hania. I'm a 21-year-old international student from Poland. I study IBA. I am actually a second year at Tilburg University. And yes, I've been here for over 2 years. I mean, in the Netherlands, in Tilburg. So I hope that, I strongly believe that my experience is worth sharing. Therefore, I am here for you. I hope that my talking will save you some time overthinking some decisions or just doing some research. So, yeah, let's get started. As an international student myself, I don't think that studying abroad is only about studying, taking your exams, and then going back home. I think that you should also try to experience the culture, dive deep, blend in the society. Therefore, today I would like to talk about the Dutch experience and how can you get it. However, all of those points are made from my point of view. So if any of you already have any tips to share, feel free to share them in the comments. To begin with, what actual university can do to provide you with such an experience? So we have associations, and they are at each university. I have no idea what is the approach of the universities from your home country. However, here in the Netherlands, it is a really big deal. People are in one, two, or even three associations, and they are based on your interests, hobbies, study program, and origin. And as long as this is not based on the origin, I mean, in each association you can find at least one duchy. And if there are duchies, then for sure you will be celebrating things such cantus, which is like group drinking in the big hall, and yeah, just singing Dutch songs. Those are great memories. I highly recommend everyone to experience it at least once, or just going for the trips and trying to make some bonds within duchies. I feel like this is a really nice activity that you can do together. It may be really bonding. So yeah, it may be the first step. If anyone ever asked you, what color do you think about when thinking about the Netherlands? Of course, you should say orange. Why? Because here in the Netherlands, we still have royal family and we have a king. His name is Willem Alexander, and he's from the House of Orange. So whenever we have like King's Day, which is only 27th of April, people are wearing orange from the very top to the very bottom. But talking about the colors, I am from Tilburg, and our city, my city also has its own colors. This is green and orange. So I can show you, like, for example, the scarf that I was wearing during the carnival. Uh, I just bought it for the plot. I think it looks quite funny, and during like any national event here, um, people are actually wearing those colors, and it's like really nice. And yeah, it makes. For me, it is like a really nice memory later on to just see like, oh yeah, this many people actually wore that. It is actually kind of cool because here everybody's wearing that. It is the part of having fun. So actually, everyone is wearing that and enjoying the moment, and no one actually um, overthinks if they look good or not. They're just wearing that, and I think that's the best part of like all of those colors. However, each city has its own colors. So when you move in, when you already decide where would you like to study, check out your colors. I have mentioned the carnival, however, I haven't explained it like very clearly, so I'm going to do it right now. Carnival isn't celebrated all around the Netherlands, only in the southern part, under the water. So cities like Breda, Tilburg, Eindhoven. This event is usually in February when it is still cold, rainy. People are meeting and warming up and like just having fun, drinking beers on the streets. There are usually some kind of stages all around the city, so it's like really fun. So like if you're from above, feel free to come to Tilburg, Eindhoven, Breda, and enjoy your time with your friends at the carnival. The another thing that actually might be worth sharing is, of course, learning Dutch. And I know it sounds very, very, very obvious. However, hear me out. Everybody knows that Dutchies can speak English. Almost all of them, even elderly people. However, they really appreciate it if you can speak Dutch to them. I mean, at least like very basic phrases like dankjewel, alsjeblieft. It is not very hard because Dutch itself is a very hard language. Pronunciation is hard, grammar is also very tough. However, you can really make their day by just saying really basic phrases to them. So yeah, just try it. It's not that hard. Yeah, fingers crossed. And gentle reminder, no one actually expects you to speak perfect Dutch. As long as you can say like very basic sentence, it's alright. Dutch is gonna appreciate it and be very happy about it. So yeah, just try a little bit and yeah, you're gonna be fine. And of course, traveling. Everybody loves traveling. The Netherlands aren't that big. You can get within 3 hours to the other side of the country. And remember, the Netherlands isn't only about Damsko, Roffa, or Haag. I tried my best to pronounce it as well as I can. Please appreciate it. Okay, to go on, there are also a bunch of different really nice cities that are worth visiting, like Gouda, like Gouda, like you know the cheese, right? Right? Leiden, and even Breda is really cute. Den Bosch is also really cute. So yeah, just go enjoy your weekend and go somewhere for a day. I mean, yeah, because those cities actually aren't that far away. As I said, public transportation here, especially when it comes to trains, is really convenient. You can get everywhere. It's not that long, trust me. Yeah, there's bunch of really fine cities that sometimes people sometimes omit, like Leiden, Gouda, like Gouda, I think. uh, Den Bosch, Breda. I mean, how can you say that? Yeah, I studied in the Netherlands and not try like the true cheese or the true stroopwafels? And like, as probably some of you have already done your research, and some of you may already have heard about Ov-chipkaarts. What it is? It is like basically speaking, this is like the transportation card. You go somewhere, you scan it, like you do the check-in. When you leave, you do the check-out. And in order to get like the normal one, I mean the yellow card, like this, you need to have Dutch bank account, Dutch number, and for some people, especially for the exchange students, sometimes it is not like worth the burden and the struggle to actually do all of those things, because it is also very time consuming. It is, if you really want to save your time, you can get this card. It is student mobility card. With this one, you have 15% of the off-peak hours. Yeah, and you can travel all around the Netherlands. And we sell it in a bundle with ISIC card, which is the International Students Identification. So whenever you travel somewhere, you're not received as a student there. So then you need the ISIC, and yeah, you have your student's ID, and it works everywhere. And you also have extra discounts. So it is actually a very good deal. You can get it. The link is in the description. And of course, the very first thought whenever you think about the Netherlands, bikes. The nightmare of a lot of students. Not mine. Okay, go on. I strongly believe that if you really want to explore the city, you cannot get everywhere on foot. So you can always get a bike. However, buying one, it is not always such a good investment because, yeah, you, for example, you're just on an exchange. Therefore, I highly recommend to rent a bike. And we also rent them. They have gears, they have the brakes, but also there's already a locker. So if you're interested, you can also get them in the bio. Actually, I dare to say that bikes here are a must. Like the infrastructure is so bike friendly that it is easier and faster to get somewhere on a bike rather than by car. So you have your answer. What is more beneficial for you? This was the very peak of the iceberg. There are a lot of things that I can talk about. However, I don't want to overwhelm you with the information. I wish someone had told me about all of those information because then I wouldn't make my mistakes that I have made. Yeah. There will be more content from the more practical side of all of it. I mean, from real life about the King's Day Carnival. You can wait for it. And yeah, for now, that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to share your tips in the comments that I have mentioned at the very beginning of the video. Click like, give subscription, and maybe write a nice comment. Thank you. Bye bye.